Hello and welcome to the Tarot Cottage. I'm so happy to have you here with me. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to welcome you and thank you for all of the comments, the shares, the likes on my channel. I truly, truly appreciate your presence here, and without you, I would cease to exist. So thank you so much. And if you're finding yourself on this channel for the first time, I'd like to welcome you with open arms. Welcome you into this community. We are a space of light and love. I do daily pick-a-card readings here. I do messages for soulmates and separation on Sundays, but mostly we just do a lot of different things. So I hope that you pull up a chair and grab yourself a cup of tea, a drink, some snacks, and we'll have a little chat because we're all friends at my table. So today is Sunday, and if you are a returning subscriber, you will know that Sunday is a day we use a weekly check-in opportunity with our soulmate and separation. So if you feel like you're in a position where you have a soulmate out there that you are not in contact with for whatever reason, this is your opportunity to do a check-in with their energy to see how they're currently thinking and feeling about you and this no contact situation that we find ourselves in. Today I'm going to put a posting of an 18+ reading on this video because I will be using my Decameron deck, which has very graphic images. So if you are not over the age of 18, you may not want to watch this video. We have 3 piles in front of you today. We have pile number 1 with the black obsidian and the red flower. We have pile number 2 with the red jasper and the brown-eyed Susie. We have pile number 3 with the aventurine and the purpley flower. So whatever pile or piles are calling out to you, just know that a message may be waiting from spirit for you there. And don't give it too much thought. Whatever you're drawn to, just choose that pile and see if the message is waiting for you. Always take what resonates in my readings and leave what does not resonate. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, today is Soulmate Sunday. We're checking in with your person, with your soulmate in separation. How are they currently thinking, feeling about you and this no contact situation that you guys find yourselves in? Pile number 1. Hello, everyone who chose pile number 1. This is your reading. You guys were drawn to the black obsidian, or maybe you were drawn to the red flower, or maybe you were just drawn to this pile. But however you were drawn, I would like to welcome you to your reading. And this is your soulmate in separation reading. How are they currently thinking, feeling about you and the no contact situation? It's important to do a weekly check-in with certain energies because we have the Justice card coming out. Because energies shift and change, you yourself will feel differently throughout the day about certain things. We have the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. So we're just doing a weekly check-in to see how this person is currently thinking, feeling about you. We're going to be checking in with their sexual energy today too, so we'll be using the Decameron deck in a few minutes. But right now we're just checking in to see how they're currently thinking, feeling secretly. Whoops, lost one. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Coins. Let's get some clarifiers. How's your person thinking, feeling today? Clarifying that Justice card. We have Temperance in reverse. Clarifying the 4 of Wands. The Lovers. You guys, these are very, very powerful energies. Oh, and we have the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Coins there, and then we have the 6 of Swords. So how is your person currently thinking, feeling about you and this connection? And how are they handling this no separation or this no contact, or sorry, this separation or this no contact situation? So if we started at the back of the deck energy here, the 6 of Swords, we would see that this person really desires truth and honesty to come in. They would like to kind of clear the air, and they would like to bring this connection to a calmer place and into a more abundant place. We have the beautiful sun waiting for you over here, just bringing this connection into a more peaceful place. And I sense that, you know, they are very much aware that this is a connection that is important to them. And the reason I feel that way is because we have 4 or 3 major arcana out of the deck for you, and that is a very strong indicator from Spirit that this is an important connection. Not only that, in the center, the very center of your reading, you have the 4 of Wands and the Lovers card here. The 4 of Wands is a symbol of celebration, of homecoming, of comfort, of joy. It has the 1111 imagery on it with the candles. It's just utmost happiness, and it can represent marriage. It represents twin flames. And then we have the Lovers card here. So a lot of soulmate energy floating around this pile. The Lovers card is about decision. It's about attraction. Gemini energy really represented. But you don't have to be a Gemini in this pile at all. We have lots of fire represented. We have an air represented. We have, you know, earth represented. So you could really be anything at this point. But these two cards really signify the depth of this connection and how your person currently feels. The Justice card over here, you know, justice is all about being honest and having integrity and trying to do the right thing in the world. I feel like your person is acutely aware of the fact that you two really belong together in a really deep sense. And it's kind of sad because it's like we have this Temperance in the reverse position here, and that really shows me that your person's feeling out of control because of the disconnect in this connection. They don't feel like they are balanced. They don't feel like, they just feel like everything's off. Everything's disrupted because of the disconnect here. They can't feel, and they're growing a little bit impatient. We have the Knight of Coins, which is a movement card, which is a beautiful card to see. And we have the Knight of Wands, which again, movement. Knights come in. They come in with, you know, a purpose. The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving energy of all the Knights. And you can see that he's just sort of sitting there on the cliff top looking. The horse is even looking back thinking, you know, when are we going to move? When are we going to spur me forward? It shows an impatience because they truly have a lot of passion they want to bring in for you, and it's making them feel really impatient with this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is charismatic. They like to travel. They, you know, they just come galloping in with passion that they've been holding in for a really long time. So there's no hesitation. The problem with the Knight of Wands is they don't have a clear plan when they get there. Let's take a look at some clarity here. We'll move on to their sexual energy. How are they currently thinking, feeling about you and the disconnect you find yourself in? Wheel of Fortune. These are powerful, powerful energies coming out for you guys. The Six of Swords. Interesting because you already have that card. So Spirit is really, you know, exposing that theme for your person. We have the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Two of Pentacles on the back of the deck. So with this Two of Pentacles on the back of the deck, I see them trying to juggle this decision on how to move forward or how to bring this connection into a calmer place. Because ultimately, this Nine of Cups shows me that you are the ultimate wish come true. You are the dream. And if they had you, they would feel almost smug in everything that they have. Look at this person, arms crossed, all those cups lined up. You represent the ultimate dream, the ultimate fantasy to this person. But they're having a difficult time trying to move this forward. They're having a difficult time. I'm going to get some clarity. So they're just feeling like it's so overwhelmed by the passion and so overwhelmed by the length of time it's taking to bring this connection into a calmer place that they're feeling defensive about it. It's almost that sense of like almost getting to the end of a job. You can see the finish line almost, but you don't know how to get to it. So you're frustrated. You're kind of moody about it. It's just sort of a feeling of angstiness of I'm frustrated. I'm not letting anybody take this from me right now. But they're kind of waiting. The Wheel of Fortune is a good indicator of a sudden shift in this connection. And it's also a sign from your person that they're kind of giving in to fate. They're kind of letting the universe kind of take the lead here. And they're sort of, you know, I don't want to say they're kind of hanging themselves up like the Hanged Man, but it's just that sense of surrender to fate, surrender to this connection. And that's what they really would like to do, but they don't know how, because they don't know how to make active steps towards you, I feel. They have a lot of passion they want to bring forth, but they don't know how to make active steps towards you. Let's take a look at their sexual energy towards you. What do they think about when they think about you in that carnal way? We have the Knight of Cups. So they really want to be generous with you and be over the top when it comes to you. Very, we also have the Seven of Pentacles. So they are growing impatient here. Five of Pentacles. So I don't feel, and we have the Wheel on the back of the deck. Interesting that we had the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. The Wheel here, very graphic imagery. Again, trying to surrender to fate because they have no idea how to come forward. And they're kind of feeling a little bit like they're very impatient. They're growing impatient, and the length of time it's taking, especially in a sexual sense, they're growing very impatient, and they don't feel like they have a lot to offer right now with this Five of Pentacles. It's like a disconnect. It's like feeling a poverty within yourself. And since we're asking about sexual, energy, they are really wanting to express it, and there's a real lack of it for them. And it's making them feel really, really impatient with that Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles came up in the reverse position, which shows that like they feel like they're working with no reward. Like they have all of these feelings of passion, and there's absolutely no reward coming in for them. So, and it's what they desperately want. They want this Knight of Cups comes galloping in with that offer, very charming, very giving as well. I feel like they want to be generous with you. They want, but mostly they want movement, and they want to be able to express themselves in a sexual way to you. It's what they ultimately would like. Okay, let's get some. Destiny. They feel it. There's so many indicators here of soulmate union. It's insane. Having faith in the situation as well. Very, very important right now. And I feel like that's what your person is kind of putting all their eggs in that basket of just hoping that the universe will open up for them. Mask, not showing their true feelings. Hiding, pretending, delusional. Letting that fear really hold them back. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. It's a sign from Spirit for you guys to focus on yourself while this person is kind of trying to make up their mind. You don't have to halt your happiness or your progress because you're waiting around for a soulmate or a twin flame or that type of energy to come into your life. It's important to put yourself at a high vibration, and it's important to put yourself first. Oftentimes, there are a lot of times in these experiences where soulmates, you've made a deal with them before you came down here for them to teach you certain lessons. Part of some of those lessons is how to learn to live without them at times. I'm not saying this is the case for your pile, but I'm just saying in general, I don't like it when people think that the term soulmate is an excuse for people to be treated poorly. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past and making memories. So this person is really, they're kind of delving into their actions in the past, and it's kind of torturing them a little bit, but they're learning from the mistakes, and they're really realizing the steps they made that led them away from you. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So this could be an indicator from Spirit that you were married to this person in a previous life. If this is a soulmate connection, you could have been in union with this person many times. This is also an indicator of a desire of your person, what they would really like to see. They want transformation. They want to evolve to the next phase. They want to heal, and they want to grow with you. They just don't know how to get there. They just don't know how to do it. And they're sort of surrendering to the process. Step out of your comfort zone, because I feel like some people don't realize that, you can manifest all day long and really hope for the universe, quote unquote, to bring you what you want. But the Lord helps those who help themselves. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Meditate and contemplate on your next move. New moon in Pisces. It's time to formulate a plan. It's time to take steps of action so that you know at least where you stand with this person. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So one or both of you may have children. Maybe that plays on your person's confidence. Maybe you met this person when you were a child. It says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work. And that's what they think. They're like, I'm waiting around because I know this is a special connection. I don't know how to come forward. I feel disconnected, but I'm just waiting around to see true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wedding again, you guys. The situation involves marriage. So is one of you married? Is that the reason for the disconnect? If this person could say anything to you right this moment, what would that something be? If they could take off all of the masks and be 100% honest. They want to know, has too much time passed? Has too much time passed between us being disconnected? Are all of my fantasies kind of wasted? Because the longing is eating away at me. Lots of sexual energy from your person, but feeling really a lack within themselves. I still feel jealous over you and anyone that gets to spend their time with you and anyone that gets to be with you in any sense. And I'm a different person than you remember me to be. Maybe you met in a very long time ago. Oops, 2 of them, 3 of them coming out for you. Let's see. Because it's always been, sorry guys, my voice is crackly. I wake up and I do my readings right away, so my voice is sometimes crackly. It's always been you, but I feel stuck in my current situation or inability to come forward, but I really want you to know that this separation is killing me. I'm having a really difficult time with it. We are meant to be together. They sense it. They can tell that you guys were, well, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I feel like I'm drowning. I don't know how to let this connection go because it feels so strong and otherworldly to me. And I want the assurance that you want me as much as I want you, because it would make my confidence feel or skyrocket. On the back of the deck, we have your curves excite me. They find you very attractive. Let's get some charms for you. One, dig down. Okay. Chain wants to come out today. Okay, what do we have? The 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. I don't know if this was someone from your friend group, but if it is from someone from your friend group from the past, they would love to be moved out of the friend zone. They see you out there achieving goals. They see you secure in your life. They see you as this beautiful, abundant creature who they would love to be a part of. They want to be involved in your inner circle, is what I feel. And they do feel that physical connection. You know, they really, really feel it when it comes to you. The chain makes me think of devil energy, Capricorn, but makes me think of just being tethered to someone inexplicably, not being able to really understand the connection 100%, but just being connected to them. And no matter the time or distance between you, you just can't shake it. We have you. We have the fish bones. So they feel they could be a water energy, water sign. They do not have to be. And it's just like a really strong indicator from spirit that they feel like they're kind of being picked clean. It's that sense of the 9 of Wands for me a little bit. And you had the 9 of Wands coming up in your pile as well. Just a defensiveness, kind of like, it's been such a long time, such a long period of no contact that I'm wasting away. Like, I'm wasting away. We have the flat shell, which makes me think of the Empress. And on the back of that deck, it said, you know, that your curves excite them. I feel like they really, really find you attractive. They hold you up on that beautiful pedestal. Again, children could be a factor in this connection because the Empress is a real mothering type of energy. So always take what resonates and leave what does not. We have Capricorn represented, and we have the chain, so that's fitting. We have the peace sign and a feather, which makes me think of soulmate connections and looking at things from a higher perspective, from a spiritual sense. We have Jesus and we have Mary. So there could be a Catholic reference here, or there could be some sort of Christian connection. Mother Mary obviously is a very nurturing, loving mother energy. So that could, again, resonate with you. You could have children. We have the iron, wanting to really iron things out and get to the bottom of truth, and true feelings is represented in the bowl today too. Okay, thank you for joining me, group number 1. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the videos I post Monday through Sunday. I post every single day. I will say that a couple of days ago I posted a video with an opportunity to win a reading with me. So I'll post a link below in case you want to head on over to that video and enter for your chance to win. The winner will be announced tomorrow. So you only have one more day to enter before I choose the winner this evening. Other than that, I just hope to see you guys here on another day for a visit at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys. Hello, everybody in group 2. I hope you're doing incredible today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Cottage. You guys were drawn to this red jasper stone, or maybe to the flower, or to the pile, but whatever you were drawn to, I'm so happy to have you here. This is your reading for your check-in with your soulmate in separation. How are they currently feeling about you and this no contact situation that you guys find yourselves in? We're going to be checking in with their sexual energy towards you. What are some of their sexual fantasies? So this is an 18+ reading today. So let's get right to it. How does this person currently feel about you and this no contact situation? We have the Emperor. Powerful energy to start out your reading. How's your person currently thinking, feeling about you and this no contact situation? 2 of Pentacles. Sorry, my cards aren't sliding. The beautiful imagery on that card, though, the butterfly imagery is really a sign of wanting to transcend and to move this connection to a new place. But we will talk about the energies. We have the Father of Wands, the King of Wands. So clarifying that Emperor card. The Hermit. Major Arcana for you guys, straight out of the deck. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Clarifying, we have the High Priestess for a clarifier for the Father of Wands. And on the back of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So let's talk about this person. How are they currently thinking, feeling about you? If we began over here at the back of the deck energy, which is sort of an overhaul for me of current energy, your person's kind of feeling a little bit low when it comes to this connection. They're kind of feeling like they don't have a lot to offer, and I feel like they're hiding their feelings really well. If, this is a no contact reading, but if you were in contact with them, you may find them acting kind of cold towards you a little bit here with the Emperor energy. It's a real boss type of energy. It's a father figure, very stern. They do not wear their emotions on their sleeve, and I see them hiding their true feelings here with the Hermit. Maintaining the hope kind of and faith in this connection with that lantern imagery on top of the shell, but really cloaking their feelings, I feel, maintaining the connection within themselves quietly, but they're in like a real period of contemplation when it comes to you, and they're not feeling very good about it today. But it's important to do these weekly check-ins because your person could feel completely different by next week. They could gain some momentum this week and feel more confident and really self-assured. And so to know how they're feeling this week is a good way to start, because it's a good way for us to know how we can do what we can do to shift our own energies, which can help, send positive energy to your person, at least in a psychic way. We see your person really keeping themselves busy this week. They're throwing themselves into work. They're juggling a lot of different things. We have the 8 of Pentacles here, which shows them really working hard and trying to distract themselves, I feel, from this connection. But it's interesting because we have the beautiful butterfly imagery here, which really does show a desire, a deep down desire for transcendence, a deep desire to move this connection into a better, more beautiful place. And the 8 of Pentacles is a great reminder from Spirit that we weave our own destiny here with that beautiful spider imagery. You weave your own destiny, and it's innate to you. You're born with this ability to do so. People don't step into their power as often as they could or should. But this person wields a lot of passion towards you, but it almost feels dangerous in a sense. They don't have anywhere to put it. So they're feeling kind of defensive when it comes to you. This King of Wands is pretty unmatched when it comes to the amount of passion. Your person could be an entrepreneur, somebody who's really working on a dream, building up a dream, because, this is a hard worker here. This is somebody focusing on their job right now. The High Priestess shows them hiding those true feelings of understanding that this connection holds a lot of depth, but hiding them. And again, look at the expression on this cat's face. Acting almost bored when that is not the true feeling. So really cloaking their true feelings with these two cards. We have the Emperor and the High Priestess sort of flanking your reading. Let's get some clarity. How's this person currently thinking, feeling about you and this no contact situation? So we do have the Emperor again. Spirit is saying, I said what I said. They're trying to focus on themselves. They're trying to create a boss-like energy. They're trying to make themselves feel secure and comfortable in their life as a distraction. We have the Ace of Cups, though, but truly they desire an emotional new start with you. That's what they want. They want to offer you a new love offer. They want you to offer one to them. And I feel like they're working towards making themselves appear really secure and stable so that if this opportunity ever arises, they are ready. We have the Page of Cups. Really wanting, again, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups and that Page of Cups, they really, represent that desire for an emotional new start, a desire to come in and offer a lot of abundance, a lot of love, transcending this connection. On the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Growing in a lot of clarity throughout this process of working on themselves, juggling all of the different tasks and responsibilities in life right now. Again, trying to build themselves up. But in this process, feeling that loss of you is really making them feel clarified in this connection. You can even see in this imagery of the sword slicing off the rose. Like they can tell, you can tell in the imagery that this person has gained some clarity, but they're feeling kind of low in it right now. The clarity is almost heartbreaking and painful for them. And they're throwing themselves into their work because it's painful. Because a lot of seasons have gone by. You can see all the seasons reflected here on this card. A lot of seasons have gone by. A lot of time has gone by where you've been in disconnect, where they haven't been able to be truthful. And that's made them feel very low right now. This week, they're focusing on work and they're throwing themselves into work so that they don't feel the loss or the disconnect. Let's take a little check-in with their sexual energy. So this is an 18+ reading. We will be using the Decameron deck. And it's not that I use a lot of sexual language, because that's just not me. But whenever I use a really graphic deck, and it is very graphic, I like to put an 18+ reading reminder on it, because I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't want to expose anyone to anything they don't want to be exposed to. So how is your person currently feeling? What are their fantasies about you sexually? Three of Pentacles. They just really want to just build that foundation. They just want to start. They want anything from you. And it's like, the sense in this card, it's like urgency. The salad's coming off the table. They just kind of went for it. And that person almost looks surprised underneath. So they just want to go for it. They're tired of waiting around. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, lots of passion that they want to wield towards you. It's like that sense of revealing the passion that they have for you. This card always makes me laugh because of, the twig and berries. It makes me laugh. But just the Ace of Wands is all about that passion, that inspired thought that leads to action, because that's all they're able to do right now is just think about it. They can't, again, they're hiding these feelings. They're sitting on those secret sexual feelings they have for you, and not telling anybody else that this is how they're feeling. On the back of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. They want victory in this position, in this situation, in a physical way. They want to be with you, period. And they feel like they can offer you everything you need in that area. It's how they feel. Again, they feel kind of confident in themselves as far as being the boss energy, but when it comes to you, they feel this neglect. But in a sexual way, they want that. They want victory. They want to come out on top after a long struggle. They want to be the one, you know, that comes out on top, that wins. That's just the essence I'm getting. All right, let's get some more clarifiers here for you. Forgiveness. So forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. This person feels maybe like they have some apologies to bring forth from the back, and maybe they're looking for forgiveness. They're confused right now. Maybe you're confused as well. We have soulmate on the back of the deck. Confused by their feelings, confused by the whole situation. Because they do feel that connection, but they maybe don't understand it. They're more earthbound than that, I feel. You're the more spiritual one. Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection. We had that Ace of Swords. So that's really, and it's interesting, you guys, sword and the rose. Look at that. Sword and the rose. Sword and the rose. Clarity's coming in for them. But it's, again, it's a painful type of clarity because they're like, okay, well, I understand that this is a great connection, a really strong connection, but now what do I do with it? If we're separated, what do I do? Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling. Strong indicators from spirit that you're on the right video. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. That's what they really, like, they just really want to see your face. I just feel like they just want to connect with you, even if it's just for a moment, even if they never get any of the sexual fantasies that they're having, even if they never get anything else. I feel like they want to sit down with you and just talk with you and see what's going on with you, because they feel a little bit of an obsession, a codependency when it comes to you in this connection. And truly, you represent happiness and paradise to them. And that's what it would be, paradise for them, just to talk with you, just to be in your presence. Because it's been so long and they just miss your voice. Unrequited love. They feel, they just have so much passion and love towards you, and it's not going anywhere. They have nowhere to put it. They have passion. We have past life relationship, and that's interesting because you guys obviously are twin flame soulmates, so you may have spent many lifetimes with this person. It can also be a reflection of like the past in this lifetime. So maybe this started out when you guys were very young. We have religious factors that's affecting your love life. So religious or cultural factors may be a reason for the disconnect. We also have finances and career a factor. And again, I feel like this person is working towards building themselves up. They're throwing themselves into their work right now. If this person could say anything to you right this moment with no filter, if they could remove all masks and be 100% honest, what is it that they would say to you? I wish that I had fought harder. Maybe it's against, religious. We have the religious and cultural factors. Maybe family got in the way here, and they wish that they had just stood up for what they really wanted. Take what resonates and leave what does not in my readings always. You send me mixed signals. So was this like a flirtation kind of cat and mouse game in the past? Where, it was a flip-floppy, like push and pull, because I'm fantasizing about you a lot. A lot of passion that they want to bring forth. They're getting frustrated. Something is holding me back. But I'm coming, they say. They say, I'm coming forward. They say they want to come forward because the longing is eating away at them. I love your voice. As I think I said that earlier, like they miss the sound of your voice. We have, your curves excite me, and we need to talk. And that talking and conversing card came up for you. And ultimately, I feel like if that's all they got, they would take it. It says, get out of my head because you're infiltrating everything. You should have been my only choice in the past. Whoops, almost lost it. I'm afraid that I might be too late. I'm afraid that too much time has passed in this connection where we have been in disconnect. Because the truth is that I fell in love with you before I even knew what love was. And I was ill-equipped to handle it then. Very ill-equipped. Get one more for you guys because I love balance. Whoops. fell to the floor. Hold on, I'll grab it. Okay. You make me weak in the knees. Let's get some charms for you. Oh, 3 came out for you today. And who am I to argue with Spirit and their messages? Okay, let's see. The 9 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. So, you know, it's kind of, I just chuckled a little bit because with the 9 of Cups and the King of Swords, it's like it's such a reflection of this person right now, because ultimately you are the dream come true. If they had you, they would feel very secure, very smug in life. They don't have you, so they're showing a different part of themselves. They're kind of shutting their feelings off, or trying to this week when it comes to this connection, and they're really focusing on throwing themselves into this task of evolution, of moving themselves up in life. They're conforming to the role that's set upon them right now with this Hierophant card. Working on themselves. They could be in school, they could be working towards a degree, they could be working in the field of law or education or government. Either way, I just feel like they're really throwing themselves into their work because this dream come true of you hasn't come true. And so they're kind of just cutting off their feelings for now because it's hard for them. They have a lot of passion they want to wield with the chili pepper that has no place right now. We have the flat shell, which reminds me of the Empress. We have multiple seahorses, which are a sign from Spirit to kind of go with the flow in life. Go with the flow. There's 2 of them here, so that really is a reflection for me of both of you needing to go with the flow in this situation, and releasing expectations, I feel like saying as well. We have Pisces energy represented, and we have a lot of water energy in the bowl too with all of these seahorses and the mermaid. It's like you're a vixen or a siren that kind of calls to them. Your energy calls to them. It's torturous in a way. We have the little flower, the blue forget-me-not. They don't want to be forgotten. The flat shell makes me think of the Empress. So children could be a factor in this connection because the Empress is a very loving mother-like energy, but she just also shows a lot of abundance. She's voluptuous. She's on that throne. She's very secure in herself. We have the guitar pick, so music could be very important to you or this connection. We have no matter where. No matter what happens, this connection is going to exist. That's just the way that it is. We have wishes do come true. We have that 9 of Cups, the ultimate wish. And they're holding on to that hope somewhere deep inside of them. Right now they're being a bit stoic and a little cold, but they're holding on to that hope somewhere deep inside. And we have here, every fair from fair sometimes declines from a Midsummer Night Dream. It's just about worrying about that bloom falling off the rose. And it's interesting because we had these cards come up with the slicing. They're worried that your feelings are changing. They're worried that too much time has passed, that they need to just kind of, there's a part of them that wonders if they should walk away, I feel. But they can't. That's the problem. And for them, that's a problem because their feelings, again, you're the ultimate. Okay, group number 2, that is your reading, your soulmate and separation check-in. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment in the comment section, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, or even liking this video helps me out so much and I would really appreciate it. But either way, I'm going to move on to the last group, and I just hope that you guys come back for a visit to the Tarot Cottage. Bye guys. Hello, and thank you for joining me for group number 3. You guys were drawn to the green adventurine, or maybe you were drawn to this beautiful purpley flower or the purple deck. But either way, I'd like to thank you for joining me for Soulmate Sunday. We are going to do a weekly check-in with your person to see how they're currently thinking and feeling about you and this no contact situation that we find ourselves in. I'm also going to be pulling some cards from the Decameron deck, which is a very graphic deck. So I'm putting an 18 plus reading on here because we're going to be checking in on your person's sexual fantasies about you as well. So because of the graphic nature of this deck, I'm putting an 18 plus warning on it. So how's this person currently thinking, feeling about you and the no contact situation that you guys are in? It's a weekly check-in, and it's important to do weekly check-ins because, as you know for yourself, your moods change, your feelings change from day to day. So it's a good way to kind of connect with their energy. We have the King of Cups. They're feeling a lot of love for you this week. Queen of Cups. My goodness. Two of Swords. And let's clarify that King of Cups. Clarifying the King of Cups, we have the King of Wands. Ooh. Clarifying the Queen, we have the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands. On the back of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, you guys. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's talk about this person, how they're feeling this week. So if we were just to look at the Four of Wands energy here, the Four of Wands is a beautiful message from Spirit that your person ultimately, they are aware that this connection is deep-seated. They are aware that it could be a twin flame soulmate connection. We have the 1111 in the background, you know, and you see this person's kind of comfortable in it, smelling around, and this one's exploring. Like, what is this? So I feel like you guys are maybe really well versed and in tune with your spirituality, but this person is kind of like, they're just starting to realize or open up to the idea of like a spiritual connection when it comes to this, to the two of you. And that's because they can't put their finger on why this is such a, why you are the only person they can't shake in life. They don't quite understand it, but they're starting to. And the Four of Wands is really about homecoming and feeling at home and joy and happiness and celebration. So ultimately, they really have their heart set on that this week. And they're filled with a lot of love and passion for you this week. If we come over to the front of your reading here with that King of Cups and the King of Wands, it is unmatched, the amount of love that that King of Cups represents. And the King of Wands is just so much passion that they feel like they want to explore with you. The King of Wands is an entrepreneur. He is, you know, he or she is, because it's all about energy, right? It's all about energy. If I say king or queen, it doesn't matter what your gender is. It's all about energy. So this person really wants to come forward with a lot of passion. And not only that, they feel like you're very well matched. You're very well matched. They have the king and the queen here residing together. There's a lot of, they feel like you are very nurturing. They feel like you are very abundant in what you can offer them. You can offer them security. But this whole situation, the amount of love and passion they feel for you has infiltrated their dreams. It has infiltrated, you know, I feel like it's affecting they have anxiety. Maybe they're dreaming about it. We have the Nine of Swords here, which shows that they're kind of feeling kind of stuck and they're kind of being tortured by this connection right now because they're dreaming about you. They're maybe having a bit of nightmares. They're having some anxiety, some regret about the past. And now they're like, because of all of the amount of time that they're spending thinking about you, it's making them really question everything. We have the Two of Swords. They have a mask on in life. They're not showing the world their true self, but they're in this decision-making process at the moment. They're trying to, like, it feels like a stalemate or a blockage that they want to come, but they want to come charging in. There is a block and there is some sort of stalemate happening here, but the Knight of Wands desperately wants to come charging in. The curiosity is there, the passion is there, and they want to come charging in towards you. Some more clarity for you. How's your person thinking, feeling about you in the no contact situation? And then we'll look into their sexual energy towards you. So you have the King of Cups again. They are really just in love. They feel the depth of this connection, and it's making them, it's overwhelming. I feel like it's overwhelming. We have the Page of Stones or the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles brings with it news and a valuable offer. So that's a very good sign from Spirit that you may receive a message from this person because they are feeling so spurred by love this week, because they're feeling so passionate. They may reach out to you in the form of an email or text message. The Page of Stones doesn't necessarily bring with it a loving offer, but it does bring in news and it does bring in opportunity. So opportunity might present itself to you. We have the Ten of Pentacles, Stones, home. And I said you represent home to them. You represent homecoming and happiness. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about building a foundation and building up a life that you're both proud of. And that's what ultimately they want to offer you. They want to offer you security. They want to take care of you. On the back of the deck, we have Three of Vessels, joy. And we have, I feel like, pulling the Two of Cups as well. Real strong indicator of soulmate energy here. And Six of Vessels, guys. Oh, lovers. We have a lot of beautiful cards. I could keep pulling because I just keep seeing more and more messages from Spirit. But we're going to stop here because we have all of these indicators of soulmate connection. The Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Six of Cups. And I feel like it is a friend from maybe your past that you're asking about. A friend that it never quite made it to a romantic realm because of that beautiful Six of Cups, which really represents nostalgic, loving, beautiful energy. And it's coming up right next to the Three of Cups, which is the friendship card about celebration and happiness. The Lovers, of course, is that decision making. They're in a decision to whether they want to come forward with this news, with this offer. But the Two of Cups is a promising sign of a relationship starting up. It's also a sign of soulmate energy, of them wanting to pour all of their love into your cup, to be bold, to have, and I feel like there's endurance here, like they've had to wait a long time with the stag imagery here. That's about patience, about endurance. And so I do feel like this person wants to come forward. They want to come forward and offer you stability. And for some of you, I do feel like they're coming forward with at least a little bit of news. They want to open up the lines of communication here. They're tired of waiting. Let's check in with their sexual energy. How are they? What are some of their fantasies when it comes to you and the bedroom? We have the Fool. Very graphic imagery, guys. So the Fool, they want to just leave. They're tired of waiting. They want to explore. They want to like if you see this imagery, even if I cover up some of the terrible things, the naughty things, you know, you can see the butterfly imagery coming out of this person's shoe. They don't feel like they have a lot to offer. There's a lot of holes in their socks, but they want to explore with you. They want to just actually do something with you in that realm. It's that innocence of a child with the Fool, not really knowing where to start when it comes to this. And that's so sweet. We have the Sun. Oh, they just ultimately in the bedroom and elsewhere want to make you happy. They want to please you. They want to bring you joy. And they feel like the two of you together in that place, in that sexual place, can really do that for one another. Like it would be an unmatched experience. They have really high hopes and they have, high expectations. We have the Three of Cups. It's like a friendship. They want to explore with you. They want to move this past the friendship zone. We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, you guys. Being with you in a sexual way is like a dream, would be a dream come true for them. A literal dream come true because they've fantasized about it quite a bit. So much so that, like, we have the Nine of Wands here as well. So much so that it's becoming almost a burden, just the fantasy of it, without having anywhere to put the fantasy or any way to express their fantasy is becoming almost a burden. The Nine and the Nines, it's like they're right there. They're so close to getting to where they want, or they feel like they're so close to getting to where they want, but there's no closure. There's no finish, and that's really frustrating for them. But ultimately, would be a dream come true. You are the ultimate fantasy for them in a sexual way. The ultimate fantasy. Confusion. They're confused. Maybe confused about the whole length of time or confused about their next steps ahead, but they really want to. They're working it out for themselves. And again, we have that Page of Pentacles sitting there. Completion. So what they really want is closure. They want a new start. We see the beautiful Sun imagery. All they have to do is turn around and let go of their expectations that they've put upon this relationship in the past so that they can start a new process or a new plan of action with that Page of Stones. And again, I feel like that's what they're going to be doing, kind of feeling the waters. If they reach out to you in the form of an email or text, they're going to be kind of testing the waters to see if you even feel it all the same way. And of course you do. We have Wisdom. All this time has kind of gained the momentum for them. They've grown in themselves. They want you to know that they have grown up, that they have gained wisdom, that they're more worldly now than they were when you first encountered them, perhaps in the past. Because I do feel like some of them, for some of you with that Six of Cups, it's someone from your past. Forgiving and learning. I feel like they want to apologize for the inaction in the past. They want you to know that they have grown. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's going to be some forgiveness, some healing that needs to exist between the two of you. Flirt. The flirt card comes up for me when there's been a friendship situation where there's been a lot of flirtation, there's a lot of deep connection, but nobody has really made that move to extend the flirtation to a deeper realm. And it's a frustrating feeling for your person. We have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Now this could be just your person's deepest desires, truly. They truly desire a wedding with you. They truly desire commitment with that 10 of Pentacles. Commitment, security, building a life. For some of you, you may resonate with the situation that this person is married or that you're married. Whatever resonates for you, please take that message. Take what resonates and leave what does not. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And as I said, I feel like they're coming forward. It won't be, if they come forward, I don't think that it will be automatically this huge offer of love. I feel like they're going to test the waters, as I said, and then they're going to bring in a little bit of passion into it if they feel like they're given the green light in that area. But that's where it's going to start. It's going to start like this flirtation that leads to passion, and then the expression of love will come out and be expressed. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along. So maybe they feel like they were strung along in the past. They have a lot of options. They're trying to wade through these decisions of how they want to bring this forward. Hand of cards, take a chance, risk, be strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. They will be taking a huge risk by reaching out to you after so much time apart. And that, I want you guys to not take that lightly. That takes a lot of courage. You have time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun, girl talk. Maybe that's your position right now. Maybe you're just trying to have fun. Maybe you don't want to be tied down right now. Maybe that's one of their fears. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession. But they're going to be spurred to action because they feel so connected to you and because they don't have anywhere to put all of these feelings, and it's growing frustrating, and they feel that obsession when it comes to you. They feel like it's an addiction. Now, if this person could say anything to you, if they could say anything, what would it be? If they could take off all of the masks, if they could be 100% honest, what are some of the messages that they want to express to you? Past life connection. So you have known this person before. Soulmate energy is really indicated by the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Lover's card. You may have spent many, many lifetimes with this person in some sort of form. I made a huge mistake. And I made a huge mistake by not acting, by probably just flirting instead of acting upon my real feelings. I did not follow my heart. I want you to know that I didn't follow my heart, that my heart was yours all along. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of no contact. I don't want to give up on us, and I don't want you to give up on us either. But part of me worries that this is all in my head. And I want you to know that even if I'm wearing a mask right now, I miss you regardless of how things are looking on the outside. They don't really know how to fix things yet, but I feel like they're going to come forward and maybe play it by ear. See what happens. They want an assurance that you want them as much as they want you. Any obsession is dangerous, and you are my obsession. And I think of you probably more than I should think of you. Like it's infiltrating their dreams and stuff. It's infiltrating their nighttime with that Nine of Swords. I'm in love with you, and nobody knows it. I'm hiding it. I just saw the Undream of You card, but it didn't pop out. I'm sorry that I hurt you in the past, and I want you to forgive me. And I feel like that's more of like, I'm sorry I didn't act in the past. I'm sorry I sent you mixed messages. Maybe there were hurt feelings. Maybe they did little things in the past that were insensitive. And that was all, I feel like that was all stemmed from inexperience. In a perfect world, you would be mine. And on the back of the deck, we have, sorry, my deck's falling apart. You are the one. Okay, so this one just keeps poking out at me, so I'm going to pull it for you. I fantasize about being with you. And of course, we were talking about the sexual energy here, so very apt. Let's get some charms for your bowl here. One just fell out. We have the Judgment. Okay, we have the D and the U, and they're holding on to each other. Oh, we have the Judgment card and the Six of Swords. So both are indicators of the desire for movement and the desire for a new beginning, a transition. Six of Swords moving it into calmer waters. The Judgment card, or the Judgment card, just, you know, a true resurrection, a do-over. It's like they're saying, you know, we've both kind of struggled and suffered because of the silence, because of the dishonesty with all those swords. They're all about truth. We've both suffered. We're kind of hunkered down, and now it's time to be truthful and really truly has a do-over in this connection. We have the D and the U, and they're linked together. So these could be initials for the two of you. We have the chili pepper, and this showed up in the last bowl as well. So did the guitar pick. So chili pepper is really an indicator for me of passion that has had nowhere to go. So it's the inspired thought that leads to all the physical passion that they'd like to see. We have two shells represented. We have the flat shell and the curled shell. One makes me think of the Empress. The other one makes me think of the High Priestess. So somebody's holding back their feelings and hiding the truth of the matter, which is the fact that they have these deep feelings for you. And they're holding you up on that pedestal. Maybe there are children involved in this connection at this point. Maybe not between the two of you, but maybe one or both of you have children from other karmic situations that are kind of playing off on your person's confidence maybe a little bit, but it just holds you in that pedestal. You know, you're abundant, you're voluptuous, you're attractive. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just about the energy that you sort of awaken inside of them. We have this stone, which makes me think of the Queen of Swords. So this person's, you know, wants to get to the truth of the matter. She doesn't mince words. She gets right to the truth of the matter. She's very honest. She's very direct. And that's what this connection needs. That's what Spirit is telling you that this connection needs. And as I said earlier, you guys had that Page of Pentacles. You guys may be hearing from this person. We have I love you with the infinity symbol. A lot of soulmate energy really connected in that sort of infinity symbol for me. You know, eights are all about strength and success as well. They see success with you. They're trying to, excuse me, they're trying to build up some of that courage inside of them to kind of tame those fears, to bring forth a new resurrection. And I feel like they are ready to be the force that kind of creates a little bit of momentum here. Like I feel like they're willing to make that first move. In the last pile, I saw them really hesitant, but in this pile, I see them willing to make that move because they know that it needs movement. Okay, that is your reading. Your check-in with your soulmate in separation. This is how they're currently thinking, feeling about you. If this resonated with you and your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Even liking this video helps me out so much. And I'll mention today is the last day for you to check out my free giveaway. A couple of days ago, I posted the video. I'll post the link below if you want to go over there and check out that video and enter for your chance to win a free reading with me here on YouTube. I will be making the announcement for the winner tomorrow. So please join me over there. Otherwise, I just hope to see you guys here on another visit at the Tarot Cottage. Bye.